Hello and welcome to a video tutorial on how to add questions into a Google form. My name is Tyler Osborne. So to begin, what I'm going to do is go into my Drive, go to the New, scroll down to the More, and then create a new form. This is in a shared folder, so it wants to make sure that I do want to share this. So now that I have my new Google form, I need to decide what kinds of questions I want to add. What I'm going to be creating today is a leaderboard for one of my app smashes. So I'm going to be adding in a lot of multiple choice questions. So I'm going to give the form so everything saves. I'll give the form a name so everything saves. And now I can start with my questions. Now in my gamification where I'm going to be building this leader form for, I have the kids sorted out into Hogwarts houses. So I'm going to start off with that. And multiple choice is going to be perfect because when I'm awarding points, I can pick the house that I want to award to, and then pick the number of points. So I'm going to add in the houses too. Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor. I'm actually thinking that there isn't a Y there. I don't know. I can fix the spelling later. All right, now to make this form a little bit more visually appealing, in multiple choice questions, you actually have the option of adding pictures. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to press that little picture icon, and I have these in my Google Drive. So I'm just going to quickly go over to where I have them stored. Okay, now I believe I clicked the Hufflepuff one first, so there's Hufflepuff. And it's added in. So to get that, if you can see, I'm just scrolling over top of the line where Slytherin is, and there's this little picture add image icon. So I'm going to click on that one again. Oh, it's going to make me do it each time. Go down into Hogwarts. And this one was Slytherin. And I'll scroll down one more time, or two more times, I guess. Ravenclaw. Probably just type it. So it comes up. There it is. Ravenclaw. And the last one. Oh, that's just in search. I didn't want search. Let's try that again. Gryffindor does have the Y. I will fix that right now. And there we are. Now, you might think that this is kind of sloppy looking and it doesn't actually add any visual appeal. Let's see how it looks when we do the preview. So this is the edit mode right now. When I press this eyeglass, it's going to turn into a preview of what it will actually look like. And it turns out that it's a grid, and that's much better. Okay, so I can close my preview. And now I want to add another question, and this is kind of the crux of what you want to learn here in this tutorial. So to add another question, there's a couple options. If I just want to duplicate a question because it's going to be very similar, there's this button right here. It's right next to the trash can. It looks like two rectangles on top of each other, and it says duplicate when you hover over top. Or what you can do is you can go to the side here, and you have different options of what you can add. You can add a section, you can add a YouTube video, you can add an image that will just take up the whole size. You can add some text or some descriptions if this is like a choose your own adventure kind of thing. Or right here, you have add question. So I'm going to click add question. Now you might be thinking you don't actually want multiple choice for this, and I actually don't. Right here beside the word multiple choice, there's a little triangle, and if you click on that, there's a bunch of different options. Now Google does seem to be adding some of these options over time, so if you don't have what you want right now, check back in a couple months, it might be there. I want a linear scale for mine. And I want my scale to go from 1 to 10. And I don't really need options there for, I'm going to call this award points. Now, if you're a fan of the Harry Potter series, you know that they also take away points. So I'm going to have remove points as well, same scale, 1 to 10. Now you'll notice that in order to get that, all I did was copy the question. I didn't need to add the a brand new question and do all my customizations again, I can just do the remove points and that works for me. Sorry, I can just do the duplicate and that will work for me. All right. Last thing that I want to do maybe is to customize the look of my leaderboard here. So I'm going to go into this color palette and I'm going to choose an image. And I guess I'll be uploading an image here. I don't have my Google Drive linked to this computer, so never mind. I guess it won't be customizing here, but you could customize it to anything you wanted. I was going to take my Hogwarts logo and put it in, but maybe I'll just do jelly beans for now. All right. So the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to preview this quiz. And in the next video, what I'm going to show is I'm going to show how to create some pivot tables. So to do that, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm awarding some points here. So I'm going to take away and award points for a bunch of these different teams so that we can quickly see what the data looks like. Come on. Thank you. And then we'll do that. And we'll submit another response. I want a data entry at least for every single team, so we're able to build our tables and pivot tables in the next video. And maybe we'll have Gryffindor losing more points than being awarded. There we are. All right, so to go back over what we learned here, in order to add a question into a Google form, it's this plus symbol right here on the side. And if you have a question that you just want to duplicate because you've already customized it and there's just very few changes, like maybe just changing the title, there's also this duplicate question option right there. And that's all you need to know. Thanks for watching.